It's an historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk...
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Go further with the American Express Business Gold Card. Earn 3 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels when you book through AmexTravel.com. Whether your destination is a business conference or a client meeting, your purchases will help you earn more points for future trips. Experience more on your travels with Amex Business Gold. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
Pod leader.
My goodness me.
Oh, we'll get there. Pod leader.
Private panel. I'm on sex watch.
Hey, do you want to wear that, Tom?
It's good. It's round. Where are the bobbleheads?
Mr. J.
Ira Tulip.
Hey, and welcome to Pod Lead'em. That's Top Model Podcast backwards. I'm Alexander Price, and I'm dangerously straight.
Lies. I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and the flirty girl is not afraid of flirting.
I missed that one. And I'm J.W. Crump, and I'm just a little bit piffed.
Hey, I almost did that. I
almost did dangerously straight. There was a couple of real clear winners here.
We're, of course, talking about Cycle 8, Episode 2, The Girls Who Go to the Prom, which starts
Brooke wishes.
Right? The girls who graduate. This starts the theming of an episode where we're just going to always be at one location.
Welcome to the episode about high school. Hope you're ready for it, Top Model fans.
But before we get into that, we got the first look at the new intro.
Yeah!
And did I take notes about every single girl? I sure did.
Now, it's in the same style
yes,
as the previous season with the kind of weird, unhearable verse.
It's time to real good. We got its model.
My one big note is that Carity has now been added to the winner's intro, and she is classic glamour.
Not Carrie D.
Why it wasn't just loose cannon. Unpredictable. It says loose cannon, and then that gets X'd out. And it says unpredictable.
Like scooted over by unpredictable.
It also means that because the timing of the theme song's the exact same, that all the other winners just get like slightly less screen time.
Yeah.
And there'll be even less next season.
So this time each girl is going to get 3 photos per their intro. They get the creepy Polaroid, the the classic, and then the activation. And some of these activations are a lot. So Natasha's first, and her lips are so pursed in every single photo. Brittany gets an aggressive turn to the camera. Dion has great hair look up. She gets to just like she does the simple look up.
Dion reminded me of, I've been doing a deep dive of some like is it teens when it's like 2011, 2012?
Yeah, yes. Mid-teens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like One Life to Live, All My Children, where all the openings just became that. And it's truly, you could set that music to top model ones.
You got to take that back. I feel like Beverly Hills 90210 was the first show to really do that, though.
Oh, I'm sure. I just mean there was this moment where all the soaps were doing.
You know, I got to stand for BH 90210 whenever I get the opportunity.
But I feel like Dion's looked like that.
Yeah. Samantha starts the punch-in, like, theming where it's like, for no reason. Whitney gets both a head turn and a punch-in.
Yes.
And looks stunning in it.
Yeah.
Take it all.
Renee looks insane and also gets 2 different looks. Her punch-in is like a different, she gets 2, like they filmed it twice.
Like flipped.
Yeah, it's very weird. Kathleen, I just wrote, poor sweet baby angel.
Aww.
Diana does a full hair whip.
Diana was trying to take out the camera with her hair.
Yeah. Cassandra turns her full body for no
I
reason.
actually thought Cassandra looked really good in the intro.
And for Sarah, I just wrote tight on face.
Well, that was Felicia. They were inside her nose.
Well, she also just wakes up. It's as though she was asleep.
What? Oh, hey,
Honey?
Sarah.
JL head turns, and then her bangs are fully in her eyes.
This is also when you really get emphasis on JL's nose hoop.
Yes.
It's like they added post to make it like sparkle. Like it should have
It's
like
like the little
ding.
pink.
And then I wrote for Jasleen, cocked eyebrow, winner edit. She does nothing. She just cocks her eyebrow, and then she's the last one.
Yeah.
Jasleen cocks her eyebrow in every shot, but it has never been cocked as hard
Yes.
as it is in the credits.
And it's like full winner edit.
And I was about to say, interestingly, and this is full spoiler, so I'm about to reveal the final two. Should you not know who the final two is? Paul's there. Great. Wonderful. Now, the Natasha and Jasleen are the bookends.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, we need to look at the next season and see if some
they do that.
shenanigans like that have again.
Yeah.
Because it almost kind of makes sense from a story edit place of like, oh, we're, star is, it's like in opening credits, the biggest stars are usually the first person.
First and last.
Or they just
Yeah.
want to make sure you have to watch till the end, even though it's not going to change.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The girls walk in the house, and for some reason, even without the captions, we get a translation of Jasleen saying, "Ah, mi casa. Ah, my house."
My house.
Oh,
Thanks, editors.
Hello, girls. Why? I feel like sometimes she says sentences in Spanish that are quite long with less commonly known.
And then they don't translate it
basic
at all.
Spanish, and they don't translate it. And they do mi casa? We know what mi casa is.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah, but
mean.
they want you to know that they also know that.
They, just like the translator last cycle, they're showing you that she's speaking Spanish by showing the first translation and none later.
Right, that's true. That's fair. There's also something so fun to me whenever you're translating from any one language to another and it's the same word spelled the same way. So it's like ah, and like when I'm watching like an anime and the Japanese is like no and it's just no, or hi and it's hi. And you're like, oh, well, good to know.
Thank you.
Yep. Samantha is on a bed with 1,000 purses. What? Samantha went around and she was like, this is my purse, and this is my purse, and this is my purse, and they're all on my bed, and they're my friends.
Well, that's what a small, shy country girl does, JW.
She takes purses, makes her friend. Like, she doesn't have dolls, so she's like personifying the house purses.
Like, I just want to be around my pretty normal friends again. It's like each one gets a name.
This one's Susan, and this one's Marjorie. These are all small town
Other
names.
Marjorie.
Marjorie S.
Samantha likes to keep to herself and write in her notebook.
Ugh.
You're going to see a lot of Samantha because they're beginning the top model tradition, especially in early episodes, of giving a lot of screen time to your eventual evictee.
Yeah.
She does get some good dadding over the phone.
She does.
Yeah, it was a little... it was fine. There's a little twinge of a father who's a little too obsessed with their daughter's
you thought so?
purity.
I don't know. Maybe just because I grew up in a more conservative family, that sounded very like the in my head growing up in that, like the correct amount of obsession with it.
Okay. I guess I hear
is what 18 or 19.
Yeah, she's like 19.
Samantha's young, and she's
Sheltered.
not like a Brooke 18. She's like truly, and I was this way too. Like I felt like had a late start to maturity, puberty, etc. So when I was 18, I also more so had the kind of like 14, 15-year-old just still plays with Legos by himself in his apartment. My own apartment that I had
in the big city.
Yeah. But so like Samantha, I kind of like understood. I'm not saying I was like standing or anything for Samantha, but like I get Samantha.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't like super hardcore. It was just this. I always get a little triggered by people that are like, that the parents are too invested in
virginities.
Yeah. Where it's like,
fair. Yeah.
Especially when it's father to daughter of like, you need to stay pure For me.
Father, daughter. A little Lindsay Lohan remix for people.
Yes. The Tyra Mail says babies learn how to something. I didn't catch what was said.
Babies learn how to do it. Can you?
Ew.
And then everyone except for my favorite.
Cricket. Wow.
Except for Dion, who's still like, huh?
Dion's like, poop?
Cool. Can't wait.
So they head to a high school field where Miss J comes out as a classic high school field. Where Miss J comes out as the majorette of a marching band.
One of a million costume changes we'll get.
So many. I really feel like he did not want to be present for the majority of the challenge that happens later.
No.
And with good reason.
Then he tells them that this is going to be all about timing, precision, and choreography.
Notably, in the wide shot, JL is wearing a pair of tights that make her look severely sunburned. Like, I actually thought she was severely sunburned.
Is it just like a light pink or something?
I think she's wearing red fishnets.
Oh.
So in the wide shot, I was just like, huh!
JL's entire wardrobe is like from Halloween Express.
Yeah, Spirit Halloween.
Yep.
So then they are told to go get changed. They come back out, and the first of Jay's costume changes occurs, where Miss J looks like he's about to wreck someone in Double Dutch.
Yeah, he does.
It is so season 1 Facts of Life.
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy Tootie Ramsey.
Yes.
So cute.
It's like because they all had to wear the school uniform for the first couple of seasons.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the girls all have to wear the school uniform, which is how they refer to it, which is not what it is.
You mean this golf caddy situation?
Yes.
Why do they? I get that they kind of gave them visors because during the Miss J's whole thing, all of them had their hands over their eyes.
Yeah.
And I think the visors were a last minute purchase.
Yeah.
But it makes them, they're in polo shirts and like kind of pencil-y skirt situation
Or,
things.
no, they're shorts. Shorts.
They are? Oh,
yes.
They're just caddies. They're golf caddies.
But Miss J is in green tartan.
Also, Renee apparently doesn't recognize Miss J after he changes clothes.
Miss J had a full hair change, too. This must have taken so long for these girls to get changed.
Well, they had to go out and buy the visors.
Also, while the girls, so they're going to be walking on the track lines. The music, Hannah, behind the walking.
This music comes later.
Oh, the George of the Jungle music?
No, I thought you were talking about the dopey 60s panpipe Casio keyboard music.
No, I'm not talking about that. There is literally, I started singing along to George of the Jungle as these girls walked.
It's the subtle Welcome to the Jungle Girls. They are committed to Welcome to the Jungle Ladies.
Yeah.
We get some classic Miss J one-liners about the walks.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Are you going to talk
walk
about
like you're holding 2 bags of groceries.
She did.
Yeah.
And then Samantha gets the note that her right arm doesn't move. And then Samantha's like, I knew he's going to say that because people tell me that all the time.
I was like,
what?
She must be talking about like going to coaches and stuff. But I just love the picture of like her in the bank and someone coming up to her and being like, excuse me, is your right arm broken? Because it's just not moving.
I'm sorry. Did you know your right arm doesn't move? Oh, yeah. People tell me that all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
My favorite Miss J call out isn't even what he says. So he tells Natasha that she looks like she's marching. And Natasha says, Miss J says I walk like a Martian.
I'm doing great.
I'm doing great.
Doing great. I start loving the transformation of Natasha to delusionally confident.
So I know we said that the theme of this episode was high school, and it is. But the other theme of this episode is unearned confidence.
Which, to be fair, for some people was high school.
Yeah.
Also, the tertiary theme for this episode is impromptu things happening that relate to the teach. So we get like the Blue Angels fly over the field.
I could not tell if that was part of it or not.
It was not. There's no way.
Did Stray just take that moment? Did he see that moment in the sky and just pull it down?
Yeah. He literally like directs the camera to look up into the sky to get this B-roll footage of these planes and is like, that's the perfect example of what we're going to be doing today.
Good for him.
And then he does something that there's no way I would succeed at, where if we're to be believed, without showing an example, he just tries to verbally explain a fairly complicated, if we're really being honest, person walk. We as the viewer are seeing some flash forwards to people doing it. That
sepia-toned flash forward.
Yeah, that only sort of help me understand what there's meaning to do.
And you know who does it?
There's no way if you're sitting there, you're just like, wait, what am I doing?
You know who does it so amazing in these flash forwards? Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney does it great.
Whitney, I feel like, is the only one who has a full grasp on it, especially because at one point, I think she says it to Felicia. I think that's who she's walking with. I don't remember who, but like she stops and the other girls are supposed to walk and one of them doesn't. And then she starts and Whitney just goes, "That's it, honey." It was so good.
We also begin the narrative that Renee is going to choose a different person she hates each episode.
Sure.
So this episode, she decides her target is Jasleen because she says the phrase, when she calls Jasleen Little Miss Cha-Cha Diva, it has never sounded so hateful.
Yep.
Yeah, it's literally like we know as the viewer that the show and Jasleen herself has called herself that so many times. So I know that she is technically quoting Jasleen, but she says it with a venom that just makes it sound like the worst slur to ever be slurred. I was like, oh, you took something that was so cute and made it so bad.
Painful. Well, it's contrasted too with Renee saying, like, once again complaining. She's like, no one looks good in these. No one can look fierce in little girl's school uniform. And then they smash cut to Jasleen walking down the track with her giant hoop earrings, looking so amazing that the show's even like, we're gonna ignite this feud a little bit.
Also, why do they keep calling these school uniforms? I know they were like told they are that, but that's not what these are.
No.
This is also just kind of an visor aside. This is just like a spring outfit.
Yes.
It's just like it's a polo shirt and
it's
shorts.
A tennis outfit, maybe.
They didn't even have like ties, which if I feel like.
Well, it's also though, as we learn later, it's not the school's school uniform either because
Barely
they don't.
Nope.
The children I found this out at Los Angeles High School, which is a magnet school. That they don't wear uniforms there.
No.
The Runnin' Romans.
What's a magnet?
The
school?
Runnin' Romans.
Yeah, that's their mascot. The Runnin' Romans. Or what's a magnet school? It's like where
I can piece together what a running Roman is.
Oh no, I would like a full explanation, please.
It's when they're scared.
Yeah.
They run.
The cowardly Romans.
Yeah.
A magnet school is like the school that you would want to bring. It's like high academic, high
oh, cool.
Like artistic, like, you know.
So is it like a
programs.
private school?
No, it's a public school, but it tends to be the public school that has like high rates of those things.
What's so funny because I know this isn't true across the board at all, and I've learned this more and more now that I live in New York. In my head, though, school uniforms equal private school, and school uniforms are less common in public schools. I know that's not
to me still as well. No, I agree. That's where my brain goes as well.
Yeah, and I know there are public schools that have dress codes.
Well, a lot of times too, they'll institute dress codes at public schools to eliminate like disparity is the idea.
Classism and stuff. Take it away.
Yeah.
Try to help with that. I get it.
So none of these girls is very good at walking.
Other than Jasleen.
But even Jasleen isn't that good. Even,
she
takes tiny steps. And this is like most of Jasleen's confidence is extremely earned.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not.
Sure.
Well, she seems specifically confident on the runway, and she's not bad. She's definitely in the top half of the girls, but so far
Absolutely.
we've mostly seen her be great at pictures.
Yes.
And she enjoys walking.
Yes. Accurate.
And also no one, except maybe Whitney and maybe some people we didn't see because it wouldn't be interesting to watch. The 3-person choreo is, like I said, pretty confusing, and it's a lot of stumbling.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of bumping into each other.
Yeah.
The show fully goes out of its way to humiliate Sarah when she talks about how she has a lot of poise on the runway and then falls out of her shoe.
Well, she even says that she has
In heels.
in heels. So much experience in heels.
It's better. It's easier to walk in heels
And then
because they make you naturally elegant or something.
bloop, bloop, feet out right out of those heels.
Oh, boy.
Guys, it's time to go to the gym for your final exam. You know,
That's where
all
exams
final exams
happen.
happen.
Although, actually, I do know a lot of schools that because that's the biggest thing, they set up a ton of desks in the gym. And that is where, like, big tests like SATs and stuff take place.
That's your final exam, though.
I don't know. I'm just saying, that's an imagery we weirdly see a lot because at first I had the same thing. I was like your physical education final exam. But then I was like, I guess I have seen that technically.
Yeah.
Who's waiting for you in the gym? Why, it's Roy Campbell.
Roy Campbell.
Roy Campbell, who is weirdly obsessed with letting everyone know that this fashion show is live.
Yes.
Every time he talks about the fashion show, even as it is happening, he says that it's live.
Aren't they all?
Yes.
By like definition of what they are?
No, this one's on tape.
And then shown to the live people in the audience.
To be fair, that was maybe what happened as the final runway last cycle.
But literally, you're going to compete in a live fashion show. We're doing it live in front of the high school students in this school.
And if you don't
this
remember,
fabulous live fashion show.
And if you don't remember Roy Campbell, he's super best friends with Tyra, an events producer, and most recently on Top Model was from the church fashion show that Jade won in Cycle 6.
I was just very happy that we didn't get the swirlers.
Although, so shenanigans, conspiracy theory.
Do.
They were clearly told to walk in specific ways for each type of dress, right? So the whole thing is prom themed. And there's 3 different kinds of dresses. Did you write them down, Alexander?
I sure did.
Uh-huh.
So there's number 1, Miss J comes in wearing 2 dresses stacked to show them. Because new costume change, who does? The 3 categories of dresses are modern contemporary prom, which did we need both of those words? But sure.
No, okay.
The 80s, which they're all very excited about.
Mm-hmm. That is by far the most fun category.
Oh, yeah. And then ghetto fabulous. I have so many ellipses written after that category. But yes, the girls are told to walk in the style of each of these things.
And this is why I think Miss J chose not to judge this challenge.
Agreed.
Because it is very strange that Roy Campbell is the only one judging this challenge when Miss J is right there. Like normally...
A walking coach.
Yeah, he will judge the walking challenge, because particularly when it is directly on the heels of the walking teach.
This ain't no walking challenge, though.
No.
As we learn who wins.
And every time they do a sepia tone flashback to the winner, I cringe because the walk is so bad.
Yes. Also, we get this clip of them all getting ready, and Natasha has decided that she definitely understands how this choreography is supposed to be. And
even though she just admitted she doesn't know what a prom is. Because it's a concept they don't have in Russia.
And she's telling someone, and I just literally wrote, why is Natasha telling anyone anything?
She's telling JL. And then JL says that JL's takeaway from that is I just think it's so funny that everyone's so worried about doing everything so perfectly. JL is unbothered by Natasha because JL's not seeing it as competitive. JL is seeing it's funny that Natasha cares so much about being good at this. Oh, well.
Guys, what's the age range of this high school?
13.
The age range is young enough to be offended by Sarah's breast to old enough to be mad that their child saw Sarah's breast.
It's clearly the honors kids and their teachers.
Yeah.
I wrote down some great lines from Roy Campbell.
Please.
This dress highlights every curve you've got and some you didn't even know you had.
Extra
Blurred.
Circles. Extra curves.
Ruffles and flaps and flounces.
Oh my.
Check out the flounces and the trailblazing hemlines.
Can we talk about how ugly these modern contemporary prom dresses are?
What is a trailblazing hemline? Where is it blazing a trail to?
That hemline was the first feminist.
That hemline threw the first brick at Stonewall.
And finally, can we have somebody holla for ghetto?
They also do the cruel thing of making Sarah remind the audience what the 3 categories are, and she literally can't say ghetto fabulous without having to laugh it off because she's like, I didn't want this.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't make me.
This was a bad name, and I feel like you knew that.
Question. Do they change this routine?
Sounded like you said question, like a Kesha question.
Oh, no, I was doing like question, like French.
Question.
Question. Did they change this routine partway through? Because
I think we just can't tell what they're doing because
it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the 3 walk, the middle stops, the 2 cross. The middle walks up, the others cross, and then the middle walks back, and then they all walk together. But then it starts becoming the middle one walks all the way to the front, then the people cross behind it, and then they all walk. It seems like this routine was constantly changing, and that they
wanted each girl to be in each position,
which they do.
Yeah, but it was just a mess. Like
it looks so messy.
Nobody knows when to cross because I don't think they've ever been told when to cross at what point on the stage.
I also think the runway itself was just not wide enough.
No.
Yeah.
It looks so small.
So there is a problem with the dresses if all three of them had trouble concealing their breasts.
Yeah.
The way JL talks about Sarah's nip slip.
So great.
Nip slip? Her full breast was out.
Tit slip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sarah's chest decides to be exposed.
It made the decision.
Sarah's left boobie thought to itself, I want to be seen. I want to be noticed today.
How about you, right boobie?
World.
How about you, right boobie? You want to join in?
This?
Let's do it. This is our lifestyle that we're choosing.
Then JL says, I thought it was very liberating for her. And I'm so proud she got to experience that next to me.
Next to me. In front of a room of preteens and their teachers.
I'm so honored to be the one that her chest decided to be next to when it came out. I can't hate JL this episode.
Oh, JL's fun. Oh my God. Okay. Also, there is an events producer. I'm going to imagine Roy Campbell's sister.
Yes.
In real life. Also it's a Campbell family reunion.
Joy Campbell.
Ooh, yes. Love that. And she is screaming during the changing, move it, move it. Move
I thought that was Renee.
No. It was just because they have 3 changes, which is a lot. And it's just like the back of a gym. So they're running through those classic gym double doors.
Well, you can't flash those preteens.
Apparently not.
Roy Campbell has apparently never been to a carnival or the boardwalk because he says this is a runway fashion show, not the bumping cars.
The bumping cars.
Dion's 80s dress, my sister, who is 10 years older than me, she had that dress. It was the all black with the royal purple poof at the bottom. She definitely had a version of that for a pageant situation that she did because Whitney, I was like, oh, I've seen that dress before.
Whitney was living in that 80s outfit too.
Yeah.
I thought Whitney was great.
her best Whitney Houston fantasy in that 80s
I thought
dress.
Whitney was the clear winner of this challenge.
Too.
Like, very clearly. Roy Campbell likes Sarah and Brittany.
How? And hates Jasleen.
Hates Jasleen, hates Renee.
And Natasha.
And Natasha, yes.
I don't understand why he likes Brittany. It's crazy to me.
She does, in the category whose name I would rather not say. In the Voldemort category.
Yes, good. We've all had to say it once, and that's enough for the rest of my life.
Yep. Brittany thrusts her shoulders forward and back so much. But I was worried she was going to dislocate something.
She also was like playing with her trailblazing hemline in a very provocative way that I was uncomfortable with.
Also, I did like, because I'm falling in love with Cassandra, too.
Oh, yeah.
Cassandra goes to the end of the runway and does this huge eye roll. I don't remember if it was for 80s or Voldemort. I think it was
80s.
But she just goes, oh, and just like walks back. I was like, fun energy.
Yes.
Oh, we learned the people that Cassandra went to high school with in this episode, and they were all giving that energy.
Yeah.
So, yes, the winner is Brittany, and she wins a big, tacky trophy. What fun.
Especially because Roy Campbell said earlier there was going to be a really great prize.
There absolutely must have been a secondary prize that got cut out, right? There is no way this is her real prize.
It's a gold spray-painted shoe on top of a trophy with a plaque with her name engraved, which means they had to engrave everyone's name.
And that's also what the show calls it. Sarah has a talking head where she calls it a spray-painted shoe.
Yes.
That's not us being catty. It's just what the show calls it.
This has to be the worst prize that we've seen.
It's not a prize. And then she has to carry it into the house. It's not even
is she really going to bring that with her? Like, bring it home with her?
Does she bring it overseas? We're going to see bobbleheads, and there's going to be an extra one. It's just the trophy.
the shoe.
There was one last Roy Campbell quote that I liked, which was, if this was a freeway, that would have been a 5-car pileup. No, it would have been a 3-car pileup. Where are those 2 extra cars? Anyway.
Renee has decided that Jasleen's problem is that Jasleen is insecure.
Very cocky, but at the same time, very insecure.
So Renee is not the only one who is in talk shit mode.
Nope.
No.
Because Felicia is done with Jasleen.
Uh-huh.
Out of kind of nowhere.
Not any context that we've been given.
This is American Felicia. British Felicia is okay with Jasleen.
British blushing bride.
Yes.
When she met Nigel, she did the English accent.
Yeah, Felicia, she switches back and forth into this British accent. This is not that wasn't the first time she did it either.
She does have fun playing with voices.
Yeah.
Jasleen says that she wants to confront Felicia because that is what it is to be an adult, is to confront things head on. But then, after saying how much she wants to be an adult about the situation, starts the confrontation with the line, "Speak for yourself, darling."
Well, she could have said bitch. She could have said bitch.
Who was the third person in the bathroom caught in the crossfire who just went, "You want a washcloth?"
Whitney. That was one of my backup quotes. Is it, "Y'all want a washcloth?" And they can't edit it out because it's like in the middle of the argument. I love moments like that.
I do think the girls are ganging up on Jasleen a bit, except for definitely not Whitney, Dion, JL. They're out of it. But I don't know. I think they see a strong person and they're like, we're going to.
I have a feeling though, Jasleen is one of those contestants that we've had that's singularly obsessed with winning and modeling.
Yes.
And this seems like a house that in general is full of a lot of big personalities, but generally getting along with one another, like hanging out, chat. We see a lot of chats, a lot of smokers chats, a lot of whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jasleen just doesn't do that. And they're just like, I feel like it's one of those just, hey, Jasleen, you can pause the model talk for a couple of minutes. I'm not saying that's a reason to get on her case. I'm saying similar to like Melrose.
Yeah.
I like the personality. I also can see how living with it, you could be like, okay.
Can we just take a break?
Let's talk about macaroni and cheese. Let's talk about your favorite puppy.
It's kind of crazy to me, though, that the person that is most against her is Renee, who doesn't stop talking about that stuff.
Yeah, who is also against Sarah because she isn't focused enough on just modeling.
That's a fair point.
You know what I mean? Like, and I think that Renee is one of those people that starts like winding everyone up in the house. She seems like a bit of a mean girl that's going to go around and be like, hey, what about Jasleen? Do you know what I mean?
I said this last episode, and I'll say it again. Renee wants other people to be unhappy because she thinks being unhappy is truthful. So when Jasleen is like, you know, gets on the phone and is talking to her mom and is crying and is really upset, Renee is like, oh, that facade is starting to break down. It's starting to crumble. And she seems weirdly invested in that.
Yeah.
Because she really wants other people to be unhappy.
As broken as she is.
Speaking of unhappy, you know who's probably losing their minds? Jasleen's mom. Because Jasleen's mom in this one episode has gotten, I'm fierce, I'm great, top picture, I'm competition.
In my zone.
Till like what seems like 12 hours later, they're all trying to break me. If I can't cry to you, who can I cry to?
I did find that actually heartbreaking when she was like, Mom, I'm just trying to cry to someone. And her mom being like, stop.
What a great line for an R&B song also. If I can't cry to you. Did Whitney Houston record that?
Who can I cry to? Who can I cry to?
Oh.
I think it's so funny that Jasleen's mom is probably like, what
is happening?
And then Jasleen had to be like, there we were at prom.
We were in the GF prom.
Yeah. And then Jasleen's mom is like, where did you go? What is this competition? I feel like I didn't have a grasp on what you were auditioning for twice now. Also, Jasleen has a giant paper towel she cries into, and I love that energy. I use paper towels for everything.
Yeah.
Tyra mail comes, and for some reason, we're allowing Natasha to read it.
And Sarah, again, in a good talking head, is very good about explaining, like, I think it's just hard for Natasha to get her point across because of the language barrier. That was a very good way to word that.
Yes, because Natasha says something to the effect of BFS KIT. And the way she says it makes it incomprehensible to these women standing around.
It's like KIT.
Yeah, because to be fair, if I just saw KIT, like I wouldn't immediately know keep in touch. So I would also probably confusingly say it.
You know who's written in the yearbook?
Whitney.
Yeah. Oh, keep in touch.
She's like KIT HAGS.
What? HAGS?
Have a great summer.
Oh, I thought you were just calling people hags.
KIT hags.
Kid hags. You're my
good friend from high school. Kid hags.
You're my best fucking sister. Keep in touch, hag.
You were the high school cliche of the mean girl.
Oh my god.
So
was Mr. J given a different instruction for this photo shoot than everyone else?
Yes, he was.
We head back to high school because if you get the rental for 24 hours, you use the full 24 hours.
It's Saturday.
I was about to say.
And Mr. J says that actually in this photo shoot, they're going to do scenes that act out those awards that they give out at the end of the year.
Which, as we all know, are called, let's say it all at once,
superlatives.
High school cliches, yes. Because immediately after he says that, there's a full, hard ADR of, those are called high school cliches.
And I think it's because later the judging panel calls them that, so they had to, like, revisionist history.
Because there's also not an award at the end of the year for the weirdo girl.
She wishes. And what's so funny...
There's also not an award for the girl with a bad reputation. Could you imagine?
Or the class flirt. Come on up here and accept your trophy for class flirt.
I would argue class flirt is a superlative that sometimes exists.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. Because
come on up here, mean girl.
Who else won a superlative in high school?
I did.
Oh, what was yours?
Most
Pascal?
likely to succeed.
Oh, great.
Oh shit!
I
The
got
gold standard of superlatives.
Yeah, right.
most likely to be a model.
Did you really?
Yes.
So basically, you answer the question. Do you want to be on top?
Yes.
Na, 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 na. Okay.
We did
because
not have superlatives at my high school. We had like prizes
yeah.
for classes and shit.
But here's the thing. Superlatives would actually be an interesting theme.
Yes.
Because there's
Yes.
a bunch of them. Friendliest, most talkative, most likely to succeed, most athletic, you know.
Yeah. That would have actually been a better photo shoot.
Yeah, and they're all like positive. The problem with these high school cliches is we'll go over them, but half of them are just ho.
Yep.
Using the show's now iconic language of ho, spelled just H-O.
That's how I would spell ho.
Really?
No, that's how you spell that kind of hoe.
Because
HOE is the gardening tool.
Is the tool.
I've only been talking about that gardening tool. I say that as if I'm constantly writing the word ho, and all my ho text.
K-A-T hose.
I always assume we got that spelling from the word whore.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
ho.
H-O.
Oh, ho.
And you didn't want to call someone a who.
A who? She's a real who.
So Renee is
From
going
Whoville.
to be...
From Whoville.
Well, this is the problem. Because the order, it starts out with a superlative.
Yes.
Renee gets class clown.
Great.
And then
Classic.
Whitney immediately switches the script because Whitney's going to be mean girl. JL is book nerd.
Bookworm.
Bookworm.
It's book.
And then she keeps saying
says
nerd.
Book
Yeah.
nerd.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it is nerd, essentially.
It is nerd, yes.
Felicia is jock. Cassandra is cheerleader, which how that is different from jock, I don't know. Jasleen is the weirdo girl. Diana is student body president.
I mean, that is at least a thing.
Yeah, at
Brittany-
least Diana has a concept.
Sure. Brittany is valedictorian. And do you know how much I wish that another girl, this was a double photo shoot, and another girl had to be the salutatorian behind her?
They would have made
like
Sarah
Brittany, but
that
not
and she
quite
would've
as
lost her mind.
Renee is the salutatorian.
Also, I'm going to say student body president and valedictorian, while
The
in
same
real life are
person?
different concepts for a photo, are pretty similar concepts.
Yes. Well, also, when we get to Diana's, that's not what she is.
Yeah.
Natasha is teacher's pet, and she is very confused because they also don't explain it to her.
And Mr. J is even shitty. He's like, look at her. She's like, oh, what is that? Yeah.
Like, yeah,
She's like, yeah, what is that?
because you gave her a, what's the phrase? It's like a...
Idiom?
Yeah, you gave her an idiom that no one else got.
Yeah. You skipped Dion,
this
by the
one-
way. Bad
I'm sorry.
girl.
Bad girl.
This one is even more frustrating to me than last episode because anti-fur was confusing. The way it was
Yes.
phrased was confusing. Teacher's pet is very easy to explain.
Yes.
You're a suck-up.
Yeah.
Yes. If you had said that to Natasha, she'd be like, oh, I know those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they never do. They just keep saying teacher's pet.
Natasha went to
like
school.
teacher's pet.
Ugh. Sarah is going to be a class flirt. Samantha is the girl with a bad reputation, which I don't
She's
understand.
not the bad girl. She's the girl with the bad
Yeah,
reputation.
well, we already had that and the class flirt. So
Well, that's the thing, is that bad girl to me was girl in my head. When I first heard that, I was like, oh, like the school trollop, essentially.
yeah,
But
Mhm.
Dion's bad girl ends up being like someone
Punk.
who is like,
she like destroys, like writes graffiti on the
Yeah,
school, or like
something like
defaces
that.
school property.
Well, and to me, girl with the bad reputation feels much more like wrong side of the tracks. Like, doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily deserve a bad
Yes.
reputation.
right,
Yes.
exactly.
But that's not how it's translated.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
We do get a Tyron for Hallie Bowman, Herbal Essence's professional stylist.
With the flattest hair.
Are we ever told who the photographer is in the course of this episode?
No.
Oh my gosh, we aren't, are we?
No.
No.
Hallie's there to take your hair all the way to luscious, not halfway, not 3/4 of the way, all the way to luscious. And they do have I found this so funny, especially I think it's specifically for Jasleen at some point, that it's the Herbal Essence's dangerously straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Meant for you to craft the perfect perilously straight look.
Perilously straight.
I wrote all of the
Her
products
hair's so
down.
straight, I'm scared.
It's going to fall off the ledge. I wrote all of them down. Dangerously straight, body envy, set me up, totally twisted, and Ebony is not getting any of those royalties for that.
Herbal Essences was really trying to like piss off its dad, huh?
Yeah. And the last one is Shimmery Nights. What?
That's a prom theme. If that had been the prom.
Sarah's outfit. We need to talk about this belly ring attached to a belly chain for a second.
I don't think that's hers, right? Like she got that clipped in or
That's
something.
not hers.
Yeah, that was clipped in.
I want to talk about JL's confessional look that might as well be just as nerdy as her actual nerd look.
I love this iconic
I
JL.
like that t-shirt a lot.
I like it too, but it's just so funny because I'm like, oh, JL is kind of a nerd, just a different translation of it. So
she says she wants to steal the glasses from the photo shoot.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
No.
It's not like the prop stylist is like, we need to keep the nerd glasses for the next fashion shoot.
Guys, Dion wants you to know she's good with seducing people.
She could do the slutty thing.
Yeah.
Why does Cassandra not have a top on under her Letterman's jacket?
Does Cassandra not have a shirt?
Is that why she's decided to be the reluctant cheerleader?
Well, she's
nobody else had something like this. Everyone else basically had, well, except for Renee, we'll get there, had a pretty direct translation to just how a normal person would dress.
I hate when they put the slutty thing on top of the high school thing. And I've talked about it before. It makes me uncomfortable in the real world also. It's this very like Terry Richardson, let's sexualize an idea of an underage girl. I hate it. Not okay with it.
Yeah, and the thing is, these didn't have to go sexy.
No.
Like even, this is talking about the picture a little ahead, but even like if you wanted to have one of the quote unquote sexy ones, and you just did class flirt, and you just did a translation of that was just that little like a little wave, a little like even the finger.
Class flirt looked like a person in high school though, like
well,
belly
that's what
shirt.
I mean. I think that was the only one that was like, okay, because you're very specifically just saying flirt, it doesn't feel quite as sexualized as everything else does. Because I totally agree with you, Hannah. It's always an uncomfortable thing, and Cassandra's is the worst offender because cheerleader didn't have to be this at all.
No. And the sad thing to me about Samantha's outfit later on is that you can see how it was almost like Faith on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you had her in like a full plaid shirt and like a full tank top and the red lip,
rather
like
than
that is something that you see in high school, and cutting everything off as much as they possibly could.
Well, last week I was a lesbian and now I'm a hoe. So much fun.
She's just getting more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, and Mr. J does something that fully crosses the professionalism line. And how do we know it? Because they fully had to bleep it.
Bleep it out.
He basically says, Samantha, imagine that you're masturbating. And she's like, I don't.
Well, and this is also, this photo shoot is kind of weird because I guess in order of how they're shooting, all of the girls just start watching.
Yeah.
This bothered me so much.
So the audience gets bigger and bigger and bigger, which Renee is real upset about when two people are watching her, but apparently has no problem with when she starts watching everybody else.
Yeah.
Very hypocritical.
Uh-huh.
Well, she was Renee's outfit about it.
Also, this class clown outfit.
This was so stupid. And you could have done class clown is so easy. You give her a spitball launcher. You give her a whoopee cushion.
You make it more literal. You give her a red nose, like whatever, and like wacky hair.
But in like a Harlequin,
sexy bodysuit polka dot
Harley Quinn situation,
ruffle around the neck.
And then Renee crying, saying that it's so easy to be sexy, and she had the hardest.
Why can't I get something that I'm good at? Because some of the other girls got things that they're good at.
Samantha begs to differ.
Also, this is where, and I think it's going to continue, Brittany basically gets to do the same photo she did last week.
Oh, we'll talk about this
Okay.
photo when we get there. I don't understand what the judges are on about, quite frankly. For
I
this week.
love that Sutan was basically Ali Sheedy in high school.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite.
And it's just like, yes, this is perfect. This is me.
It's also so funny to me that Renee looked at that outfit and was like, "Oh, I could do that." And I'm like, it's only fierce because Jasleen fierced it. It's not inherent in the hat and the trench coat.
And Jasleen looks like Raja in this
Yes.
Kind of truly. I love that Diana has a mantra, because Diana says the entire time I was thinking, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. And I imagine every click of the camera, it's like, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me,
Diana
vote for me.
Looks gorgeous. But I did not know that student body president meant Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about when we get to the picture. The last insane outfit we need to talk about is Natasha's. What?
Which
was
even
the brief?
Later on the panel, they talk about how stupid the outfit is.
What is this? What did they do to her hair? Was
Why
that
is she a
Shimmery
poodle?
Nights? What was that?
Body envy set me up to fail.
I was just about to say that.
Perfect joke.
Perfect joke. Okay,
Because-
but hair aside, there's one good thing about the setup. I love that she got an apple and that there was a pile of apples on the teacher's desk. That is a cute idea. But then they just gave her a clown costume.
She looked like a clown.
What is that?
It was clownier than Renee's class clown outfit.
Yeah, it was kindergarten clown is what it looked like.
Teacher's pet should be extremely demure. I'm thinking, if you got to do this, teacher's pet, overalls, very covered up, very simple hair, big pile of books, and an apple.
Or you go the
preppy.
Tracy Flick route.
Yeah,
Sure.
With
You
like
go
a cardigan or a sweater set. Yeah.
I guess
Very
in my
prim.
head, that's what I was describing, and the Southerner me is like overalls. Overalls to me is the thing that, like, even though I love a pair of overalls, kind of de-sexies an outfit because it's like an extra layer that covers up.
Well, and it's also a little shapeless usually.
Yeah.
There's room.
Not the way I wear it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very shapeless when I put those on.
No circles.
No, I'm a block of a person.
Back at the house, Renee is smoking inside, and then I realized, never mind, she's on the outside. But the way that they film it makes it look like Renee is in a bedroom smoking.
I think it might have been raining, and they put like
Maybe.
a tarp up.
Yeah, it's just... at first I was like, oh, what a disgusting person. I was like, oh, they are outside. But it is weird that it's the enclosed section. They just smoke a lot this season.
Mhm.
Yeah. But she
Which,
still
as we'll
will
see,
not
will really affect next cycle.
Yeah.
will not let go of. If you're going to take one girl out of her element, you need to take them all out of their element.
Yeah.
Samantha is right there.
Poor Samantha with naked JL in a wig.
In a wig.
Just running through the house. And she's like, well, there's always a time and a place to have fun.
Samantha's increasingly defeated confessionals are hard to watch.
Yeah.
And Felicia uses the giant Tyra mail envelope to cover JL up. And Felicia just has to stand there, arms outstretched, like, I guess we're making television. Yeah, but Samantha's like, cool, I hope I get eliminated. I hope I do. She doesn't say that, but that's the energy. Like,
That's the energy.
I'm okay with being done, right?
I'm done.
Yeah, right?
This is
I would like to go to the time and the place where I have fun.
So, Tyra photo.
I liked this one.
I thought this was cute.
I have some problems with it.
I liked it because the setup was very real. Like when I had my senior portrait done, they gave you that fake diploma
Oh,
Me too.
and the
never
little
did.
the little black thing, and you like
Okay.
stood there.
This
Yeah,
was
it
the
was
look.
very, very real to
Or
I've
a
done some-
rose.
me. Yes.
What I don't like about the photo is it's a yearbook photo where all the photos are Tyra. Surrounding
I mean,
her.
that sounds really, because that
Also-
sounds like the most on-brand thing ever.
She looked like she was in a sexy nightie. Which
Keep in
also
touch,
is like
Tyra. Love Tyra.
HAGS. Yeah.
Tyra was every superlative.
Most fierce.
Most fierce. We continue the scarf on head look.
Mhm. I really liked her outfit though.
This monochromatic
got-
blue.
Yeah, she's got, and we'll see it when she comes to, deliver the fates of the girls, but she's got like a floaty blue dress on and a knee-high black boot, and she's
You liked the black boots?
I liked the black boots. I was like, I would wear that. I thought it was cute.
They say that all the girls...
judgmental. Alexander Price.
I didn't notice the boot, but I did like the outfit, at least from waist up. I didn't notice it when it was up, but I was like, and this is good because this becomes an iconic GIF.
It sure does. It sure does.
How dare you?
Not sure how I feel about Roy Campbell's yellow on yellow, however.
Don't like. Also, Tyra says that all the girls look super great. She obviously was not looking at Renee.
Nope.
Renee's leopard print with a hot pink border and spaghetti strap?
And a khaki pencil skirt on the bottom. It reminded me of like when I was growing up, I would play Barbies, and my Barbies were very soap opera, and there was always the one who was like in the office and was there to seduce somebody.
Yes.
Like that's what she would wear.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Jasleen loves these like flowy fabrics, and they kind of swallow her up because she's very
so tiny.
That was a big top.
Yeah.
She was class clown, and Renee was girl with a bad reputation.
Oh.
All right. To the photos. Sarah is first.
I like this photo.
Nigel tells her she has that natural flirtatious tendency.
The tendency.
Anything we've seen?
Absolutely not. Sarah's too professional for that.
Wishful thinking from Mr. Barker.
Yeah.
She looks like a lot of girls from my high school.
Yeah.
And she also kind of looks like Allison Mack.
Ooh. Oh. I think it's a good photo.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
I also think
the brief.
You get what it is.
Yes. I also love the post-production on these photos.
It's very Riverdale.
Yes.
It is. It does end up looking like promo shots for each individual character in the new hot high school drama, which is Riverdale. But I love it's saturated colors with like a sleekness to them that doesn't take away like the features of a person.
Yeah.
I agree with Twiggy. It's a little much for me. It's like slightly a little too much for me, but I think she was doing what they wanted her to do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Carrie D basically also did that, and they loved it last cycle.
They like it here too. Carrie D was being more dumb with it.
Sure. Cassandra's next. I think this photo full is pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gives
I like the body language a lot.
She gives a very specific emotion, and it translates. And truly, the only thing that's distracting for me is the fact that they fucking didn't put her in a shirt.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree.
Not her fault, obviously.
No, and it really does look like she's gonna be. It's a character on a teen show. It really is. Yeah.
Like this over itness that they were like, oh, you could have done something great in your face. I'm like, what? You're amazing. Like, this is crazy.
And she doesn't really look like herself in person, which is always cool.
Sometimes, I agree with that. Sometimes the panel gets this idea. It kind of reminds me of the Jada Strong Woman picture, where like Tyra or another panel member has a very specific idea of what they would have done. And because that's what they would have done, what actually was done cannot be good. Now, Jada's picture was not good. That's so it's not a perfect comparison. But because Cassandra picked a very specific and, in my opinion, less common choice for a cheerleader, and instead like perky, giddy, like whatever,
the goth cheerleader,
or just the cheerleader that's like what, And I love that choice. I thought it was a unique choice, but because they can't like it in their heads, they can't like it because it's not quite what they would have done. Yeah.
Diana is next, and she to me looks like an undercover reporter doing a story on drugs in a high school, where she's like, hey, you other kids, teens, where can I get some drugs?
It especially with the cameraman.
Yeah.
It's so weird that she has another person in her shot.
Why?
When no one else does.
Why wasn't her setup just her putting up a poster?
Why was her thing just not school reporter?
But I think her face is stunning.
Oh yeah.
I think her face is so beautiful.
Very old, I think, in this photo.
And I kind of wish that she had gotten her, like, I don't remember what her makeover is, but I like this hair on her.
This like bob?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her hand is coming out of a weird place, the little one. It looks like a little baby doll hand. Zoom
A
in.
little one.
Yeah, and I think that cameraman
Like
was
those
just
tiny little plastic hands you can buy.
Yes, where it's like I think this cameraman was literally a crew person because they have
Yeah.
gaffing tape on their
The
belt.
carabiner.
Yes.
I like the photo though. I think she did a good job.
She's in the top half for me.
Mhm.
All right, Dion is next. She looks so gorgeous.
Yeah.
She looks so gorgeous. This, to me, almost was the worst concept out of all of them. I don't even know what Dion... Like, why not have Dion spray painting a wall? Or...
Oh, yes! Something way more... Or actually writing on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Well, do you see
or
what's
being
written on the chalkboard?
Yeah, right on the chalkboard, like, Mr. J sucks. You know, and it's whatever. Because that's what she's not a bad girl. She's a troublemaker.
Yes.
She's a prankster. That's what they wanted to get across. And that's not what happened.
The things written on the chalkboard are bizarre.
I will not hit other students.
I will not hand in my homemade. I will not pass notes in class.
I will not bother.
I won't pay attention in class. No, apparently no one's ever had to write lines on a chalkboard before because you don't write
or seen an episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, you don't write
Amen.
your list of crimes.
This is my confession. I was the one who passed notes in class.
Been a good setup. A passing note situation.
I think one of them says, "I will not eat pasta in class."
No.
It does. I will not eat PAS, and then her hat covers it, and it looks like pasta in class.
Classic stereotype, the pasta eater.
She does well, though. She looks great.
She's just got such a gorgeous face. Such a gorgeous face.
And the makeup looks really good.
She
on her,
also looks very good in person. That sleek side ponytail.
Yeah.
And like Dion is someone who, of all the contestants we've had so far watching the show, I think Dion's one of those contestants that comes in almost the most fully formed appearance wise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as we'll see in the makeover episode, they're basically even say like, well, we just are kind of changing your hair to change your hair. And we're admitting that we already like your hair.
There's about to be some real fuckery in these makeovers.
I know, but Dion just already looks so good. And it's almost like they change her look to even the playing field.
Yeah. Talking about bad makeover next episode, Brittany is next.
Huh.
And this photo makes no sense to me.
I think this photo is nothing.
It's the same photo?
Outfit.
Equestrian.
Yeah.
It does look actually pretty equestrian.
Although, what is that skirt? Skort?
It is made from a curtain. She's also standing next to the fact that she's not in a graduating robe, like open, is bizarre.
Yeah.
I also think, but I think her face is nothing. She has a beautiful face.
It's
interesting to look at. I think her face is pretty dead here, and I don't get why the judges are so excited about it.
It feels like it doesn't have the tension that you're supposed to have in a photo.
I don't get Brittany. They're like creaming over her.
I think her face is really fascinating on camera. I think the camera definitely loves her face.
She is very naturally photogenic. And I think in person, because she's, again, one of the better dressers, is that in person, they're like, oh, you could also walk into a casting.
And because her face photographs more fashion than she looks in person, I think that's another advantage for her in the judging room. But I really don't think she's giving anything in that photo. Yeah.
There's not even a haughtiness to like, I got the highest grades.
Or valedictorian could have also had the emotion of like looking to the future.
Hopeful.
Yeah. Like, you know, that's what I get with valedictorian, because they always have to make a speech. That's the only thing you care about a valedictorian is they make a speech. Anyway.
All right. Samantha's up next. And she just looks like the saddest child prostitute.
Oh, God.
Ooh. You know what she looks like? She looks like someone who almost purposely tanked this so that she could leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, that skirt they gave her is literally 2 inches of fabric.
It's not even a skirt.
That's with the garter.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Do.
Thank you for supporting that. That... Tyra says, because someone says something about like, oh, you don't look like you're about to take someone into the bleachers. And Tyra's like, that's why she's next to the bleachers. Does Tyra not have a big say in like what the setups are?
I don't know.
Because that's the first time I've ever heard Tyra be like surprised at what the setup was.
But also, they have bleachers right there. Why didn't they just photograph her under the bleachers?
Because they give Jasleen that.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
Yeah.
And for all of that, it's not that bad of a photo. She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
No, she is gorgeous.
I don't think this is actually substantially worse modeling than what Britney did.
I agree.
No, I agree. I think there's a sadness in her eyes, like she's been given this reputation.
Yeah, there actually is a sadness that's coming from Samantha as a person right now.
Yeah.
That actually we'll see them criticize Whitney for not creating a deeper character. I actually think Samantha created a deeper character. If we're going on the Riverdale version of this, you would look at this and be like, she's got a bad reputation, but I bet it's not earned. I bet it's a rumor. I bet it's not, she doesn't want to like have that reputation or whatever.
Yeah.
But none of that matters. None of that matters because we get one of the most iconic phrases in top model history because Tyra is trying to explain the difference between hoe and editorial hoe, and she goes on several long sentences.
One's got a roasted chicken.
and each sentence gets smaller and smaller and smaller as Tyra edits the sentence to create the iconic catchphrase, hoe, but make it fashion. Hoe, make it fashion.
Hoe, but fashion. I forgot there was a second part to this because she does the iconic gif of hands behind boobs, hands over boobs. But then she does hand in mouth, hand sideways to mouth.
Yeah, there was a reason we edited that out of our memories.
Because I've never seen anyone be a hoe by just putting their hand in their mouth and then making it fashion by just changing the angle of the hands in your mouth.
But
I do that every day when I wake up.
hoe but make it fashion is like one of those things that became so popular in like the zeitgeist. And I bet there's some people who don't, if you don't actually see the gif of Tyra doing this, you might not even realize it came from America's Next Top Model.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
And I totally forgot that Samantha birthed this essentially.
Yeah. So the next haiku cliche that we get is Felicia. Yes, Tyra does say haiku cliche.
Hi, cliche.
Haiku cliche. This, to me, this photo does not read jock.
Jock?
No.
This is dancer.
Yeah.
This is back. It's also the colors are very, the clovers and Bring It On.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's those colors.
It's also too small on her.
Very tiny. Her breasts are going to spill out the side.
Being said, her face, she is able to keep her face quite pretty while literally jumping asunder.
And this is stupid, but the movement of her hair is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't understand why she was a wrestler who's jumping in the air.
Oh, I thought she was a volleyball player.
I mean, she's wearing a singlet, which is a wrestling outfit.
Yeah.
But they didn't actually give her a sport. They were just like, jock.
Maybe I'm being sexist because in my head, wrestling's such a typically male-dominated sport that my brain didn't even go there. But I guess but why on earth? Maybe my brain also is just like, wrestlers also don't leap in the air, JW, so you're trying to fix this in your head.
What's in her hand?
What?
What is she holding?
Oh my god.
A tiny opponent wrestler that she's about to body slam.
What is that?
Oh wait, what is that? It looks like a little mushroom. It looks like she has to take her own photo. It looks like the clicker from the Stanton Barrett shot.
I don't like the wide shot of this.
No.
I don't think she's doing a bad job. I don't think it's her fault.
I don't think it's her fault.
But it looks very strange
for
to
what
me.
they ask her to do, she's doing quite a good job.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
What I don't like is they're like, oh yeah, you can really tell you're a dancer, but they literally gave so much shit to Yaya and what's her butt from first season that like we can't see dancer in your photos. We need to see model. But it's like this is a dancer. Like that this looks if she was like a dancer. This is the perfect photo for that. Not wrestler jock.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where I don't think they had a clear vision of jock. I think they wanted to.
Yeah, because you also don't wear knee pads in wrestling.
She got the secret thing that Cassandra didn't get for them, which is like we want you to do this, essentially. And then she did it, and she did it very well.
Sure.
Yeah.
JL is next. It doesn't read to me as nerdy.
Nope.
She does look great.
The weirdest thing is, look how this is coming up on my photos. Dion and JL took the same picture.
They did take the same. And
they did take the same picture.
Erased the blackboard.
Yeah.
I don't think
and gave JL books.
and some equations, kind of.
It also looks
no
like
one on
like
staff was able to do
103 degrees Fahrenheit is also written behind her.
I do think there were shots of JL where she was doing nerdier things.
Oh,
because when they showed her photo shoot, she was definitely
doing
nerd stuff. Yeah, she was doing that cute laugh, but they didn't want a cute shot. They decided it was going to be all
sexy
like
nerd.
Riverdale sexy.
Yeah,
and she looks really good.
She does connect with the camera even behind these giant glasses.
Yes,
and like looks good. Is just not a nerd. Also, all of these, anytime someone has to wear socks in these photo shoots, they're so droopy. Cassandra's is the same way.
Where was the sock stylist?
But I think it's a good photo, and it's a big improvement from last week.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Jasleen is next.
And I mean,
this is
one
of the most perfect photos.
And could have,
which they even say.
And could have even gone so poorly, truly. Because it's not like an attractive outfit.
No.
That you can't even see some of the great styling they did of like the eyebrow with the crosshatch.
Yeah.
And it is still, she balances model fierce with sort of goth
characterization
perfectly. Yeah.
Under the bleacher.
Broken legs are amazing. I love her holding the pole.
And she doesn't lose her body, even though the middle section is so dark. Because she's connected the legs to the top and the arm. Ugh.
So good.
It's great.
I love this photo so much.
And then I talked to her about how the house is bringing her down.
Yep.
And she says, and this is just a very Jasleen thing to say, not only do I want this, but I desire
this.
Then Renee laughs at her in the back.
Sometimes I wonder if these Renee reaction shots
are always in real time.
Yes. Because it's just a close up of Renee and we never see like a camera shot of it like right behind it. Some part of me thinks that this was the cycle that Top Model realized they could keep storylines going in the background. Yeah. Like constantly. And Renee was just someone who doesn't have a poker face, so she's constantly reacting to everything.
That could be very true.
I just don't know.
The problem is Renee's storyline is so consistent that she gives that constantly.
And the panel's essentially like, who cares?
The photo's great.
Yeah. Shut up.
Whitney is next, and I just wrote the note. Yes, she is her. Like, that is so perfectly the mean girl.
That they get on her for being one-dimensional in this photo is such crap.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get into that, but I also want to just say this to me is and even with Jasleen's, I'm going to say it, I would have given top photo to Whitney. This is so well done. It's so pretty. And you know what else it is that a lot of these
purse ad?
An ad.
Yeah.
That is a perfect purse ad on top of everything else. And the movement of her just about to do a hair flip, that
her eyebrow.
She's also working a really like normcore outfit where everybody else got way more costuming
and props. And she also got a setting that she doesn't get to do a lot with, because what on earth does Bleachers have to do with the mean girl? And she still found a way to make
Why was she not in the like cafeteria?
And she said she had to hit marks, so she couldn't really move around or use the set that much.
Oh, and this is, I'm going to call bullshit when Tyra is like, hey, I had to do this photo shoot with someone and they had me do these marks and I couldn't move except I did this and this and this. And I'm like, you did the same photo 3 times with a different lean?
Also, Whitney was doing that. I think Whitney was actually trying to be like, I'm just explaining to you why I'm in this particular position.
Yeah.
I'm not using it. She didn't come across like she was making an excuse to me.
No.
She was literally just be like...
Also because the picture's gorgeous.
Hey, Tyra, it feels like you didn't know what the setups were because you just said you didn't understand the bleachers. So I'm going to tell you that we had marks for these. Thank you.
I love this photo. I
also think it's good because Whitney in person and from what we've seen is not mean. So to be able to also portray that, because it feels like it would have been so easy to give her like student council president.
Valedictorian.
Yeah. Like there's ones that, you know, but then again, that's also the Renee thing of sometimes people got things that were true to them and sometimes not. So who can say?
I love this photo.
It's so good. Number one call out to me, truly.
Renee is next. And y'all, this is where we needed a Janice on this panel. Her hand looks so distorted.
Oh, yeah.
Her right arm and hand.
It looks like her hand is coming out of her elbow.
Yes, because they're all like, oh, you look like it's so that. It's like, really, class clown, I love your face. And I'm like, she looks like demented.
And part of it is the outfit.
Sure.
Which is a truly demented outfit.
Agreed. But like her face and her hands and her leg, it's weird.
I think she looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like there is not a sense of, in a class clown, fun.
No,
or
she looks
joy.
like she's going to murder someone. She's a murder clown. Like
the class murder clown.
She got all these paper balls around her too, so it feels like the idea was almost that this was right after she like tossed them all up in the air or something.
But then just jump like a human. She's not like, nothing is natural about this photo.
No, they tell her good, not great.
I guess. I
really feel like the producers are kind of setting her up because they see how big of a mess she is.
Yeah.
Like even Tyra is like, I'm glad she's here because I feel like she needs this.
Yeah.
And I really feel like there is some purposeful, like, keeping her in the middle of the pack.
Yeah. It's shenanigans. Last up is Natasha.
Sweet Natasha.
Her face isn't bad for Natasha.
I would even say if the brief had been like the shy girl or something, there was a way that this picture made sense. She also got a weird setup, and it felt like she actually got hers taken the last of the day, where they've cleaned up everything. So, and maybe that was the idea, is like, well, the teacher's pet cleaned everything for the teacher or something. It feels like they were trying very hard to create a story, but then the costume and styling weren't there. And like we said, like Natasha just did not know what this was.
It's also, is it possible to do a teacher's pet concept without a teacher?
Yeah. Who is she?
Because literally the name is just like in relation to a specific other person.
Right.
Yeah. And then this, once more, Natasha in the most unearned confidence. Mr. J apparently said that Natasha was like working with Anne, but worse.
She said it was the hardest to direct in top model history, even worse than Cycle 3 Anne. First of all, how excited are we that Mr. J is keeping that flame of hatred for Anne alive?
And then secondly, Natasha is a spin artist.
Oh my God.
She goes, I remember Anne. She was one of the most beautiful girls. And Miss J falls in love.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're just like, he's a stan. He's yes.
I love Natasha calling them out on their bullshit. They're like, she's just like, but I remember you said she was the most beautiful girl in the world. So absolutely a compliment for Natasha.
Dior wasn't in Cleveland.
I do think this is what keeps Natasha around for a little while, because even me watching the show, sometimes I look at her and I'm just like, oh my God, you're just so beautiful. Just standing there.
Yeah.
She just has a beautiful face.
Yeah, for sure. She's very naturally a model. And then having this like charming self-confidence is great.
Private panel.
It's private. It's panel.
Twiggy calls Whitney housewifey. And I think to be fair, said she looked in auditions like a real housewife of Miami Beach or whatever where she was from, South Beach.
You know what Whitney's biggest flaw is? She likes necklaces too much.
Yes.
She needs to stop wearing necklaces.
Just like Kyle had a passion for earrings, Whitney is a necklace gal.
Yep.
Yeah, but I also feel like that was subtle, like plus size girl.
Yes.
Coded language, housewife.
Yep.
Feels like you get that a lot.
Normal girl, normal woman.
Yeah.
Twiggy also says about Natasha that she really wants to slap her because she's got it all.
And you know what'll fix someone who has it all? Slap. Good slapping. Roy loves Sarah. And I have this theory that literally everyone but Tyra loves Sarah. And that's why.
And Nigel. Nigel doesn't like Sarah either.
Yeah, but it feels like we know the Jays do. And now Roy does. I feel like when you work with Sarah, you're like, yes, Sarah's great. Now, I know Nigel has technically taken her picture too.
Twiggy also doesn't like Sarah. She calls her bird.
Hasn't worked with her. Hasn't worked
Calls
with her.
her. Oh, bird-like, yes.
Yes, for Twiggy to call someone else bird-like is insanity.
You're literally the thing that a bird makes its house out of.
Twiggy, Twiggles, Twiglet.
Twiglet. Thankfully, Tyra is here to defend JL, which I appreciate.
Yes.
Because JL was fully inoffensive at panel this week.
Yes. She was
Gave
cute.
a good photo, most improved, was cute, and they are so mean about her. Roy is like, stick a fork in her. She's done. And Twiggy's just like, I can't understand her.
I don't think JL's a weirdo, but I don't find her hard to understand.
Well, I will say there were a few
Well, you did put on
subtitles for JL. That's what I was going to say.
In panel.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. She translates. She just has sometimes problems enunciating.
Yeah.
But Tyra's like, literally, you guys need to lay off JL. She's finding herself and figuring it out. And I was like, yes, Tyra, she is.
They also say that Jasleen would not book in person. And I don't understand that idea.
Unless they're talking about her giant top.
Sure.
But that does not get mentioned, so I don't think
they're
they
like,
are.
if you just looked at her book, yes. But then when she comes in, I wouldn't book her. And I'm like, huh?
Why?
What? Also, Roy Campbell does not like Dion for some reason.
I don't know why. Dion has been almost been like a non-presence on the show. Like, we haven't seen anything really that great or bad, except that her two pictures have been like pretty good.
And then Tyra goes on this really fun rant about Felicia at the end.
Oh,
so mad.
I enjoyed this.
So bothered.
So bothered that people think Felicia looks like her. And she goes on this long thing where she's like, oh, yeah, the picture's amazing. Best of all, why are we even having the competition? Felicia, you won, girl. But she doesn't look like me.
Just so everyone knows. I saw it in Kizzy. But not Felicia.
Flash to Kizzy jumping. Back to Felicia jumping.
She makes, that's her thing. Is she's like, I'll make him jump for it. You want to look like Tyra, you have to jump when I say how high.
That was Christian's problem. She didn't jump.
She was supposed to. Actors turn model. That's what they do. They jump. That's how you know the transitions happen.
So call out order. Jasleen, obviously, first call out.
I would have given it to Whitney just because also give it to someone else. But Jasleen is a very plausible first call out.
Yes.
Then Felicia.
They really liked her photo.
Yeah. I mean, then Diana. Then Renee.
What?
Huh?
What?
And then Brittany.
Well, they really love Brittany's photo. I was expecting them to call Brittany second.
But that's what I mean, though. Even if they
was glad when they did not.
Even if they love Brittany's photo, how is she behind Renee?
Yeah. So weird, especially since she was the challenge winner.
Yeah, that's true.
Then Cassandra, who's
they
solo.
dragged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Dion, because they don't like her. Then JL, because they don't understand her, I guess. And then Whitney and Sarah. Like, Whitney and Sarah are so far down.
Yeah.
And truly, for as much, from the last photo shoot until this one, almost everyone had a marked improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even with all the nonsense of what the actual photo shoot was. Like, one thing that's frustrating is I feel like, it feels like this was a weird mix of most improved trophies, but also at the same time, not considering the previous photo shoot. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like an odd numbering system, but also a bunch of them were just pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes. Whitney and Sarah, though, I think were far better than
Renee.
Yeah.
And Cassandra's was really good. Anyways, so that leaves Samantha versus Natasha.
And it was funny. I was having this internal dialogue where I was like, if I don't know how the rest of the season turns out, I'm not sure who of these two I would send home at this point.
Right.
And then I was like, I'm so happy that they're about to send Samantha home.
Let her leave. She wants to leave.
Because this just would have been torture. for this girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
and then they are so mean to her in a backhanded way, because when Tyra calls Natasha, she makes a point of saying that they're both beautiful, and then she goes, with you, they saw beauty on the inside too. And I'm like, well, fuck Samantha.
Yes.
Good God.
I think the editors really wanted us to be on like JL's side, because they edited in so many times of very specifically Samantha saying, I'm not like JL. I'm not high energy, comedy, quirky all the time. I'm more reserved. And the show is just like, it's this terrible lesson of like, hey, at the end of the day, are you introverted? Do you journal? Do you want to keep to yourself? Do you want to be friends with purses instead of people?
You're ugly on the inside.
Go home. You're not pretty on the inside. You're gross.
And then there is a really weird moment with Renee where she clutches Samantha to her and goes, I love you. Be a good girl, okay?
Be a good girl.
Be a good girl.
What?
Be a good girl.
Renee is obsessed with everyone in this house.
Where did this come from?
I think Renee can only like people as they're eliminated. Like as soon as they're not competition anymore, Renee's like, you know what? I love them.
Oh, I'm gonna miss her.
Watch. I'm gonna predict it right now. As soon as JL gets eliminated, they're gonna have a hug where Renee's gonna be like, you're my best friend.
I love you.
Yeah. All right. Samantha, while on the show, was Samantha Francis.
Okay.
And now this is one of the best hyphenated names ever. Got married and is now Samantha Francis Franks.
Jesus.
So it's the feminized and masculinized.
Why would you hyphenate that?
I love it. Francis Franks.
Francis Franks sounds like a hot dog brand.
Ooh, I love.
Delicious.
On Instagram, it's Samantha Francis _Franks. And the bio is wife to Alf, which are the initials of her husband, a Shih Tzu mama, model, and then hashtag ANTM, hashtag Cycle 8.
Oh.
And then the internet and Reddit were all about how gorgeous of a couple these two are.
Oh,
yeah, but he's made some mustache choices.
Yeah.
He's Alf. He makes choices.
She saw that mannequin on that first shoot.
Yeah.
She did gay marriage, and then she saw straight marriage, and she was like, I want that.
Now I'm pro straight marriage. On Model Mayhem, this is a post that it looks like her Model Mayhem hasn't been updated since 2015. But
I don't think Model Mayhem has been updated since 2015.
That may be very... Working model since the age of 18, I got my start on ANTM Cycle 8. I signed immediately after my release from the show with Elite Model Management New York. I love the phrasing release from the show. I traveled and worked in Thailand with Apple Model Management and in Hong Kong with Style International Management. I'm currently based in Birmingham, Alabama, looking for work in the South as well as agency representation. So,
working.
She looks the same.
Yeah, she
gorgeous.
Looks still 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She just wasn't, and I don't want to say she wasn't ready for the show in the way that the panelists were saying it, because I don't think it's that. I still think they just like doctor points for a personality that was a completely legitimately fine personality. I think that they went in hard with, here's a political shoot, and then here's an over-the-top sexy shoot.
Yeah.
And it was as if they were literally torturing her for the first two. And honestly, knowing some of the shoots that are coming up, like the nude ice cream shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
Which I think is the next one.
I think
like
it
actually
is
the next shoot.
I'm so glad that Samantha didn't have to be further like put through the ringer.
I'm really glad they didn't keep her on. It was better for her. It was better for the show. They've done stuff like that before where they've kept on contestants for way too long and just made them miserable.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really glad that is not something we have to watch here.
Yeah, they didn't need to make Jada miserable for that long. They could have released, as Samantha says, released.
Yes.
I mean, do I think that Samantha was gorgeous? Yes. Do I think she needed to be on the show? No. I still stand by. We could have had Melissa.
Yeah. I don't think she was ever destined to be good TV, which is not a knock on a person the way this show wants it to be.
Samantha's still mentioning it in every bio, so she harbors no apparent ill will from the show, so that's cool.
Well, I think because they released her early, I think if she had to stick around and do some nude ice cream hard candy Christmas shoots.
It is kind of interesting looking at these first 2 eliminations back to back that the show does not reward optimism.
It's true though.
Yeah. They want someone who's going to come in with like a thick skin and a capital P personality, which is not a bad thing necessarily when you're thinking about the industry, but it's also kind of tough when you're looking for young people.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the
day,
day,
don't maybe have a personality yet.
Yeah, Samantha's 18, 19. Like she's
she can't. She's not a Brooke with all the personality.
Yeah,
or Ebony. Like,
and it feels like they're the exceptions. Like exceptions to the point of them being cast on a reality show, even at that age, for modeling.
Yeah,
it's just weird that the same universe can contain a Lisa D'Amato and a Samantha.
A cinematic universe can contain both of those
What a
people.
world. What a rich tapestry.
And if you think we constitute a rich tapestry, be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. Put those 5 stars, tell us what you think, and then tell your friends. I think this is going to be a fun cycle, even considering what's been going on.
Well, I also think that this is a cycle that so far things have been more dumb silly for the most part, which is always more fun to talk about.
Oh, for sure. You could also reach me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Please find me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And always use the hashtag PodLead'em so that we can see them, because I like to see them and collect them in a chest.
Look at them. Hold them in my hand and look at them.
And go, oh, all my little tweets from PodLead'em.
I always start going yum 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 as if we're eating them, and I don't know why I don't know why that's my go-to.
They're tasty nuggets. So for PodLead'em, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLead'em is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.